Hello Pisces, this is Lauren with your January 2021 reading. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. Got my dog's having a snooze. Hopefully he can stay asleep for the rest of these readings. That would be awesome. Got 3 more to go. Alright, so this is some of the energies that are going to be coming up for you in the next month, moving into 2021. Whoa. Well, this is actually a Pisces card, the Hangman. This represents Pisces. New perspective. Time to pause and rethink how we're going to have a look at going into 2021. And they're kind of like wanting to bring silence into this as well. How silence is going to play such a part in how you're going to be moving forward in 2021. So let's see how silence is going to... Interesting. Judgment. Came up in the reverse though. Came in the reverse. There's a lot of contemplation here. And it's almost as if you're going into like a little bit of a hibernation mode. Like I feel like the Hermit would be appropriate here. Generally Pisces is, they're giving, they're open, they're social, they're about their family, their friends, they are incredibly overly giving to all of the people around them. And they rarely give to themselves. They tend to be, they're the givers to a fault sometimes. And I think you're probably a little bit burnt out. 2020 has been difficult for everyone. And I think it probably hit Pisces pretty damn hard because they're used to like already giving so much, and then suddenly the world needed help. Everybody needed copious amounts of help, including Pisces, you know. They are so used to that self-sacrificing, and now like they could barely probably help look after themselves because obviously there was the added pressure of everything that was going on for 2020 that they had to like triple, quadruple their efforts. And maybe people in your life are so used to you giving so much that you didn't have the bandwidth anymore for the circumstances. For one, you were experiencing the same thing that everybody else is. So really, you should have been putting all your energy into yourself. But you were still giving to everybody else to try and help them and fix their problems and make them feel better, because that's the expectation that people had around you. And there was nothing left. Nothing left for you. So maybe you've got whiplash. You know? Like emotional whiplash. And you just you don't have the energy anymore to help anyone, which sucks. You just don't have the strength, you know? So I see the Hanged Man as, like, you just need time for yourself. Like, you need to re-energize. And I don't want you to give in to anyone that thinks you owe them anything. I don't care if they're family. If you're emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically suffering, you gotta give to yourself first. Because if you don't, you are no good to anyone. You are no help to anyone. You just need to rest. Oh, like him. Just he's dead to the world. He's just chill. Been snoozing all afternoon, lucky bugger. So peaceful. That's what you need to do. You need to rest. You need to rest. There will be time to work again. But for now, rest. So I've got that you are, like, working hard. Like, this is either study or career, moving forward in career, uni, college, whatever it is for you, learning a new skill. You've been working hard. And, like, that's hard enough as it is. It's hard enough to be focusing on our own money, our own career, our own vocation, business. Do you really think that you should be caring about other people's problems? I know I'm saying that it sounds a little bit callous, but are other people's problems your problem? I sort of have to say that. Are other people's problem your problem? And you don't have to tell them. Like, when they're coming, so it's like, yeah, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. It's your problem. Go figure it out. You don't have to say it like that. Just say it to yourself. It's not my problem. Other people's problems are not my problem. Maybe you have to tell yourself that as often as you can when you're starting to feel guilty when someone comes to you with their problems. And I'm not saying that you should be unempathetic or not compassionate. I was watching something recently around how we can help people around us and how we can be like a more effective friend or a more effective communicator, and how we can be there for people. And one of those things is showing the other person that we're listening. And sometimes knowing that you're listening is enough for the person to feel validated and feel better and what have you. Just listening doesn't mean action. It doesn't mean fixing. It doesn't mean I have a solution, I have advice, I have this, I have that. It doesn't mean you have to really do anything. It just means you have to listen. And the person needs to recognize that you've heard them. So maybe a way that you can still feel like you're helping without it being your problem is by listening and then forcing down that urge to fix it, make it better, change it, or whatever, make the person happy. Because it's hard, like especially when you're really empathetic or an empath, or just a highly sensitive person, that when somebody you care about comes to you and they're in pain or anguish, some sort of like emotional turmoil, and they're sad, and then it's painful to see them sad and you want to fix it so you can feel better, because there's an element of I want you to be okay so I can be okay. There's an element of that there. So a way for you to help them be okay but not necessarily fix it. Allow the other person to their feelings, allow the other person to their problems, and allow them to be their problems. Actively listen and either repeat it back to them or maybe like really listen and go, that seems really frustrating. I understand the situation that you're in. And that way they know that they've been heard, but you're not fixing it, you're not taking any action over it. And that might be a way of you being able to keep that energy for yourself to fix your own problems. I'll get this lying down again. So it might be worth, I think that's what the silence is, and that's what the hanged man is. It's like you have to keep yourself in suspension. You have to tie yourself to a tree and be quiet and not do anything. Restrain yourself. You know? Restrain yourself from helping people. I'm sure, I know it's hard. I know. But you're burnt out. So I do hope that makes sense to you guys. Hope you have a good Christmas and New Year's. Stay safe. Be healthy. Take rest. Don't go crazy. Don't go like overboard with the helping over Christmas. Calm down, Pisces. God. So if you would like to have a personal reading, details are down below. If you'd like to see more videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.